Hey there, this is Weezy, and welcome back to Blossom, the Seed of Life. Since the last episode, I went ahead and put in one more drill, and I took out one of the heaters and moved the other one over here. We don't actually need it anymore since we've actually, went ahead and completed that portion of the terraforming. So I have not dismantled the other one completely. And it's been about 15 minutes since I, disconnected everything. So I don't think we're losing heat. No, it says it's finished. So, okay, I think we can dismantle the other one if we would like. So that's actually one nice thing. We don't have to, keep the big stuff around if it's not necessary. So adding the extra drill is speeding this up quite a bit. We're not going to, there's no T4 drill, so that's okay. But that will be, I don't know, adding the third one. It's obviously going to speed it up. Rover T2 is going to be pretty sweet. So yeah, I could put in another drill, but I don't know if it's actually necessary. I need to run around and get some stuff because one thing I have done since the last episode is I went ahead and got the platform T2 for the mining drone. And that is much more efficient for one. But another thing that I'm trying to do is go ahead and get... Where is it? We need the auto storage T2, but auto storage T3 is about to be unlocked as far as I know. We've actually unlocked the crafting station for the and the printing module, the printer module for our buggy, which is pretty good. We can go ahead and make another one of these though. That's actually a pretty good idea. Let's cancel that for the moment and remove this one. So at least our storage is significantly greater for whenever we continue to go out and get some more stuff. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and throw that on there because that is going to be fantastic. Because now we can actually get a whole bunch more product and everything else. And what is the deal with the next wagon? I mean, obviously we don't have that. The rover and the wagon. How do we get the T3 wagon? Let's see. Is there a T3 wagon? I don't even know. And if it's at this point, there's no point in even having it, quite frankly. But we need to start the water production and I guess soil. But to do that, wait a minute. How far are we from this? Okay, the T3 storage is soil. Fair enough. Yeah, we've got a ways to go. Man, that solar panel, you can just tell that that's going to be ridiculously huge. So I'll probably end up putting them out there, actually. Because that is, taking up too much space. Yeah. Not really sure what, whatever. Guess we'll figure that out when we get there. But what we're going to do is see what are we about to upgrade? We've got a little ways to go on this. In this one, we need, I think what is this thing called? Oops. I just unhooked it. Not a good thing. We need, the biospray tower. Okay. That takes one bio core, which actually is not terrible, I don't think. I think we can at least make one of them. Oh, we can make several of them. Let's go ahead and make two of these. It's probably just gonna zap power, as usual. But luckily it only takes biocore to do that. So that's pretty sweet. Let's see if we can, let's see how big they are, quite frankly. They're probably, they're not that big at all. Well, they're only tier 1, so I mean, what would you expect? Well, with the way this game's been going, I would expect a lot. Them being completely massive. And I'm curious if it's like other games like this that you have to put them in different spots, or is this going to work? One here and one halfway across the planet kind of thing. I don't think that's the thing because so far it hasn't been anything else like that. But yeah, this spreads seeds and algae. Okay, this is too close. So I guess that is the thing. Fair enough. Let's just put one over here then. How far can we put it? Let's see if we can put it this way. Keep the power generation and everything else somewhat reasonable. Or the running it all. Okay, where's your outlet? Here we go. I think I can run it right through the middle there. Let's go ahead and get this plugged in. Okay, our power production, yeah, it's pretty good. We're currently at positive 12. A water socket. Oh, yes. So that one's not going to do us any good until we get water production. And water production is over there or over there. Let's see. How the hell do we get water? Surely there is a, you know, water pump or something. Here we go. There's a new thing that came up. A water extender, water pump. Okay, we need a power junction and gold wire. That should not be a problem. And a water tank. Well, I guess we just need to go ahead and make all of these. That's a pressure valve. Okay, let's go ahead and make a water pump. I am not sure if I can do this. Should be able to. Power junction. Ah, I need some chromium. Yeah, I actually need quite a bit of chromium, quite frankly. But one of the things, too, that I'm trying to do, and I think I need chromium to do that as well, is get... Where is this thing? Yeah, down here, it's the Storage Drone Platform 1, which is a processing unit which takes chromium and the heat sink and whatever else. But this thing actually just cleans everything up, so that's going to be pretty cool. So it's just going to help us be better organized. But I'm kind of holding off on getting T3 smart storage. So I just go ahead and upgrade to that because it holds a significant amount more. And then we can set everything up to hold all this extra crap. Because, yeah, it's just a big mess. But let me go get some chromium. Yeah, this is all charged and this is all good. Yeah, we can't even turn that thing on yet, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Titanium. Nope. Let's go ahead and... Chromium, there it is. Let's get back to chromium. Here we go. Anything on the radar? No, I don't think there's anything. No, there's no chromium even close to here, and I don't remember where it is. Like, which direction. But we'll just set forth. See what happens. Yeah, we haven't gone to, like, any location recently. Not in quite some time, actually. So, yeah, I'm not really sure if there's... I know there's more story and such like that, but we'll probably end up getting to that as we progress. Okay, there's a lot of chromium just right here now. Okay, that's cool. I guess we just went the correct... No, there it is, right there. We went the correct direction after all. And I could go ahead and do a tier 2 storage, which is not a terrible idea. We're about to unlock this new, the upgraded laser for this thing so we can get like some of these bigger chunks. But I'm gonna go ahead and just like get as much chromium as possible. All of this stuff right here that we can see. Because that's going to, I mean, we're gonna need it. I mean, why not get it? But the tier, I think it's the tier 2. The tier 2 storage for the drones takes some uranium or whatever that stuff is. The radioactive pieces. And I'm curious on what the next one's gonna take. But it like is significantly greater to just hold off and make the next one going up. But then again, it's not like you don't get the stuff back. So it's, you know, meh. Kind of 6 of 1. But it's like going through the effort to do all that or just have some patience and wait. I'm not really sure. I usually, you know, can dig with patience, but, you know, that's a relative statement whenever you're terraforming a planet. I just realized what the hell we're looking at. That's a large engine. I don't think I've really noticed that before. I'm sure we've been by it, but let's see if it does anything. Or if it's just here for cosmetics. Broken fuel generator. Interesting. I mean, oh, recover memory fragment. We were just talking about that. Humans love pieces of themselves everywhere, in tools, in places, in forgotten corners of this world. I gather what remains. Not because I was told to, but because allowing it to vanish creates inconsistencies I cannot resolve. That's a big-ass generator. Well, I guess while we're here, what is that, copper? That's copper, right? Yeah. I think we're okay with copper. And the nice thing with the new drone update or upgrade is it now collects titanium and other things. So, I mean, upgrading the storage right now is not a terrible idea. At least we can get more stuff stored, like, you know, what was it called? The medium, I don't remember what it's called. Medium difficulty ores and such to mine. Because the last one only did the easy ones. Oh, there's a thing over there. Let's go get this. How's our battery looking? We're okay. I'm probably going to have to take off the boost or disable it when on the way back, but that's okay. We're actually not that far from base, which is good. I don't remember how to do this. No power connected. Okay. Speaking of power, let's go to the correct side. Come on. There we go. Exactly 3.4. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Bam. Close enough. Oh, my God. Oof. Zapped a little bit of that. Small table. I don't really care about that. Let's put all this stuff up here. Okay. Well, it's a good... Well, we've actually got quite a bit of this stuff already. Well, of course we have. We've gone through like 5 nodes. Or 4 or 10 or 2. I don't know. But there's one more right here. We'll go ahead and get it. Head back to base and start getting some of this stuff put together. Where did the other one go? I probably took the wrong way. I think I did. It's right on the other side of this crest, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and get some of this radioactive stuff as well. Kind of makes sense. How's the battery going? Yeah, we're fine. Totally fine. But I think we're about to... Oh, we're okay. On storage and everything else. But yeah, let's get some of this. While we're here. I mean, who doesn't need uranium in their life? I don't think we can get the big node yet. I think we need that drill upgrade. Or, you know, let's make things difficult. Oh, we can get it. Oh, it's going to take forever. Wow. Well, I guess it's really not. It's probably just 4 times as long as getting the single node. But yeah, we should be able to get this and get back to base. I should have enough power to get all this stuff, I would think. Yeah, including my battery as well, we should be good. Yeah. But actually, we're about to be full anyway, so... Does it matter? Not really. But I mean, this stuff is free, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I might go ahead and just upgrade the storage to start getting things organized. But the problem is, whenever I get the new storage, I have to take everything out of it and then just completely reorganize it, which is kind of like, painful. I'll get some regolith while I'm here too. Go ahead and fill up all of my stuff so we can make some more regolith. Oh, and we're now storage. Okay, never mind. So let's get back to base and we'll go ahead and get some of these other upgrades started. The water pump is specifically what we're trying to do. Yeah, so this is why I need to get the new storage modules for, you know, the drones, because this is getting a little crazy. Which, you know, it's kind of expected. It's just kind of funny in my opinion of, like, you know, making just a complete mess everywhere when you're trying to, you know, bring life to the planet, but it looks like you're polluting it at the same time, which, I mean, quite frankly, is exactly what would happen. Okay. Let's get this stuff over here too. Oh, never mind, I'm full. So we need to get a water pump. How in the hell is this thing gonna work? We're gonna have, like, electricity ran everywhere, but I'm curious if you had there should be another electrical on the other side. Perfect. So if we put a water pump right there, I'm curious if it's only gonna pull energy from this, or if it's gonna pull it from the entire line since it's technically, you know, in a chain. Yeah, and we're losing power. Speaking of, let's see if, we're getting close. And really, it's just going to unlock the rover and the solar panel T3, which, I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but Jesus. This is probably going to take titanium and glass, since, you know, this one took gold and glass. I think that's how that has been upgrading. And the rover, I mean, the rover's actually going to be pretty decent. It gives us 2 extra slots. Well, 1 additional slot. But that'd be pretty good. I'm curious, like, you know, what is the, I mean, being able to craft on the go? I'm not really sure what I'm not envisioning a reason for doing that or needing to. I'm sure that's going to come into play pretty quickly. Because one thing that I've been thinking of is probably, like, since you can make a new printer and all this other stuff, you can actually make forward bases, which would make sense. I mean, because we can make facilities, which, you know, obviously makes perfect sense. So let's see, we needed to get the water pump. Okay, power junction. Gold wire, that's not a problem. Where the hell's the gold wire? I know there's one around here on the floor somewhere. At least there was. Well, that's copper wire. Okay, let's make some gold wire real quick. I guess I didn't have any more. Which is okay. I'm just gonna make 1. I don't need any more. We needed a pressure valve for the other thing. That was a power junction, right? Yes. Okay, so let's put that over there. I think it'd probably be better to put it kind of closer to the base. But yeah, what's the deal with this? Yeah, I'm like, maybe moving the printer or having another printer is not a bad idea. But again, moving it is very easy. And you can move it pretty far. So go ahead and put this water pump in. Want to, like, storage and everything else for it. Let's see. How does this thing go? Power's on this side, so I imagined it would go like this. Let's move it down here. If we move it down here, oh, it goes in the water. Okay, fair enough. I thought it was just like half and half kind of thing. Let's move it down here, because then we can put some water storage over here. And if we need to get more of them, we can go ahead and put those in too. Water circuits is now available on the computer. Okay. Interesting. This is getting kind of exciting with the unlocks. So the water extender, okay, that's exactly what you'd think it was. And the water tanks. So we just need pressure valves. I think these are fairly cheap to make. It's also like, should I make another water pump? Let's just go with 1 and do two tanks. I think that would make sense. Because if nothing else, even with having 2 pumps, we're going to have at least 2 tanks regardless. In my head, that's how that would work. So, yeah, here we go. I don't really know if it makes a difference where these things go. We're going to have to run those lines all over the damn place. So, let's see. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter, quite frankly. Can we work? Oh, damn it. That's not where I wanted that, but I guess I'll move it. That's kind of cool, but it's, you know, see-through. Now let's move this thing around. Let's see. Where are the outlets? Is it just 1? Okay, it's just going to be in line. So it doesn't really matter where these things go. So we'll do exactly what I was expecting in the first place. Okay, I'll just move there. And throw in another one, and then we'll get the extenders and hook this thing up and get these things rocking and rolling. Those sprayers, I think that's what they're called. That should work. So let's see. We need power over here, of course. Just go ahead and get this thing started. Hopefully yeah. Those don't need power, obviously. It wouldn't quite make sense if they did, but... Okay. This is a big ass... Let's just plug that in for now. Is it on? Not really sure. Okay, yeah, it's generating. How much do you generate? Was that 1 per second? Oh my God. We're gonna need a lot of, 1 per second? Doesn't that seem a little kind of ridiculously bad? Okay, I guess I need to make another pump. Shocker. Yeah, I'm curious of what the full energy is on this. We should be able to tell. It's only 3 per second. I thought there was a way to be able to tell like what it was pulling. Okay, it looks like it is running through the entire line. Oh, the wind is 33 miles per hour. That's pretty good. So that is increasing. Okay, let me throw another pump in. See how this works out. Yeah, we're gonna need 1 more composite metal to make the junction for the power. And then we're going to need, I think we're okay for storage for now. We can just add those as we go. Let's see, we needed the, what do we need actually? Now that I'm thinking about this. Let's go ahead and put the pump in. The water extenders. Oh, we just need composite material. That's cool. That is easy. Let's see, we need another water pump. Oh, no, another gold wire. That's right. And I should have, oh, I've got gold on me. Of course I do, because I'm a robo-pimp. Here we go, get this going. Cool. At least we can get the water generation running. Yeah, it looks like we've hit that point again in the game where it's like a little, not a lull, but it's like a, you know, obviously taking things a little bit longer to produce, which is kind of expected. I'm gonna move this one up. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. Wait a minute. I have to just deconstruct it. I can't move it. That's kind of weird. But I have to. I have to line this thing up because it looks like shit. I mean, luckily you get everything back, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it needs to at least be lined up because, geez. Is it not going to line up now? Come on. Really? Really? Whatever. You know, if all else fails, just move the printer where you need it to go so you can get all the space that you need. That's funny. Let's go ahead and put these things back. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I am going to daisy change it from that box up there, that junction up there. So let's just go ahead and put them over here because they don't need to honestly be in the way anyway. Because once they're set, they're just going to be doing their thing from what I suspect. Come on, move your little robot legs a little bit faster, buddy. Okay, there we go. So let's get some extenders and run all this stuff together. I guess we can run it on this side so we can spin these things around. Yeah, and get the power from over here. We can probably just do another, what a mess. I am curious though. I mean, because there was an update. I know in the demo, you could not daisy chain these like this and it still work. At least it wasn't working for me. So let's see, this is 1.4. This is 1.4. If we disconnect this and disconnect this. Come on, disconnect. Would you get out of the way, Rubik? You're cute and all, but kind of wearing me out. I keep telling it to not follow me, but it keeps following me anyway. So, can you please come back over here and hang out at the house? Just, you know, eat some robo carrots or something. Okay. Stay. But I think that's exactly what's happening here, that these are now working correctly. So that's good. So I could probably save some resources and everything else with the junctions that I have up there. Yeah, because this is 5.8. And come on, Jesus. 1.4. 1.4. Okay. Wait a minute. I didn't disconnect it yet. Yeah, that's exactly how that's working. That's great. Okay, so we can plug all this stuff back up. And then we can daisy chain it from there. So that's cool. I'm glad that works that way. That is very nice. Very nice indeed. We'll go ahead and run this one from here. Because as long as they're all in the same, plugged in, it's going to work just fine. Perfect. So then we can run this down here and we can put in another little junction down there and we should be good to go for quite some time. Famous last words. Yeah, this should do it. Throw this over here and then plug everything in and run all the water. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Really? And I just can't help myself. It's kind of ridiculous that I have to, get things straight because it just kind of wears me out. And I don't know why. Yeah, dude, it's called OCD. What the hell am I talking about? There we go. Plug this in. I'm going to put on this one because we're probably going to put in another one of these. Let's be real. And we'll have one more power outlet to do that. And our power generation should actually be okay. Let's see here. How are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're producing quite a bit. So we could actually put in another one of these. So we need one water junction here, another one over here. So we need 4 of them to run it all the way to everywhere we're going, I believe. Well, let's start from the beginning. And I keep pushing the wrong damn button. And I wish you could exit out of, whenever it populates a menu, that you could exit out and switch it without, walking away from it. So we need the water extender, which takes composites. Yeah, that's easy enough. Well, we got 4 going for us. That should be enough to get everything at least started. And I really do wish that the water had 2 connections on it. The storage tanks, that kind of sucks. But whatever. So we need one here to hook up these. Come on. Stop being weird. And we need another one on the other side from the pumps. And I'm going to kind of set this a little weird because I have a feeling we're going to be putting in another one. Another pump. Fairly quick. Because this is probably going to take forever. So if I put one here. Yeah, because there's going to be another pump on the left. I'm quite sure. Quite sure. So let's plug all these things in. Run this. Yeah, that one's going to go, to the other thing. This is going to look like shit. Ugh, God. Whatever. Whatever. It's whatever. It is and it's not, but whatever. Okay. I don't know. I'm thinking this might be okay. It's still only... Well, I mean, both of them are doing 1 per second, so this should read out 2 per second. Okay, fair enough. And I'm curious, now that I'm thinking about it, what is the input for this thing? If it's 10, I'm gonna shit. Does it tell us? It does not. Okay, well, let's run some water. So I am thinking we can just, oh God, this is gonna look awful. And you know what? I don't know why I'm being so stupid about this. Let's move this damn thing to the other side. I mean, hello? Let's move it to where the water is. That makes perfect sense. Okay, deactivate the tower. Can I not just move this now? I have to just deconstruct it. That's kind of weird. Okay, whatever. Fine, fine. I mean, kind of 6 of 1. Moving it or dismantling it, I guess it really doesn't matter. So let's see if we've got... Does this thing take power as well? Or just water? We'll find out in a minute. Let's put this in place. Check out how this works out. Come on. Work with me here, buddy. What was this? It was... Here we go. Biospray. So if we put it... I'm thinking right here would be fine. Damn it. I mean, we can move it easily enough. Yeah, it's just... Okay, it's just water input. Cool. So... Let's put it right here. Actually, I'm going to move it over here. Because I'm thinking, If we move this one over here, we can put the other one way over there, and hopefully that will be far enough away for it to... Well, let's turn the damn thing on so we can actually start doing something. Because I'm fiddling around with this and, like, not being very efficient with anything. Yeah, now looking at the way this thing works, I don't know if we needed 2 pumps. Oh, that's kind of funny. It sounds like a water sprinkler. Oh, it's actually got the effect of water falling. That's pretty cool. Okay, that is 2 per second. Jesus. Well, that's 2 wait. Yeah, it's doing 2 per second. So we need 4 pumps? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Now that we don't have heat being generated, I guess that makes perfect sense. But do we need 2 storage tanks? I don't really think we do. I think that was the overkill for sure. Let me go ahead and move this other one. See how this is actually going to work out if we daisy chain these things together. If my little robot legs would move a little bit faster. Okay, let's deactivate this. Break it down and move it over. And let's get this up and running. It should be able to fit all the way over there. We're going to move this thing as far over to the right as possible. Well, sort of. That'll work. Maybe. There we go. Really? What are you doing? Stop it. Okay, biospray. Okay, yeah. It could fit over here. So, how close can we get it? That's too close. Too close. This is not too close. But I don't want it right there, so we'll put it right here. That will work. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we're going to need to... Oh, what a mess. Jeez. This just looks stupid. But it's one of those things. It looks fine if you don't look at it. You know. Okay, well, I think this is fine. I think it's fine. I mean, it should be. Let's see here. Yeah, this is still dropping 1 per second, so we need to put in 2 more pumps. That's just the way it is. Fair enough. Okay, we got soil stage 1 already, so that was pretty good. Which I guess, you know, hitting stage 1 is not that difficult. Especially when you're messing around with what I'm doing. So scanner module tier 2, well, I guess we can figure that out when we get there. On what it actually does. I need to get the printer back. Good thing it's on wheels. But we really need to make more pumps or we're going to run out of water and just be wasting our time, quite frankly. I'm going to go ahead and throw those in real quick. Okay, I was actually putting in more pumps. And this is interesting because in the few seconds, well, probably a full minute that I've been doing this, we've already leveled up 2 more times in soil. So before I do anything else, let me check what the hell's going on here and how fast this is doing this. Because, yeah, wow. Okay. We're still going to run out of water. But, yeah, I mean, it's doing a heck of a lot faster. And this is going all the way to stage 10. So, yeah, I'm going to continue with what I'm doing for sure. When is the next water pump? Yeah, T2. Oh, we can do it right now. Perfect. Well, that's good. No sense in wasting resources on this low-level crap. Let me get back to the printer, and now we know why you can make printers anywhere. Because, yeah. How did this thing get... Oh, it's not unplugged. Never mind. Yeah, we are out of water. But at least it's going to continue running. It's just at low efficiency. So let me go through these blueprints real quick. At least get them out of my bag. Because I keep getting full. As usual. Come on. Come on. There we go. So we currently have, soil. Okay. Yeah, are we, like, almost halfway there? That's kind of crazy. Okay, this is maxed out. And... Really? Well, yeah, I guess that's how that would work. Should be able to make one more of these though. Well, this is fun. We are completely out of power. So, yeah, these things are just eating up power. Let's go ahead and disconnect this. Because damn. That's kind of crazy. We need to get some battery back in because, geez. Wow, that was very quick. Which is not really a surprise. I mean, that's how this whole game has been going. Okay, so we've, yeah, just emptied that. That's now being recharged, so that's cool. Okay, and the sun's coming back up. Well, I guess it's up. I don't know what the hell's, what, kind of looks weird over there, but whatever. Okay, well, this is a bit messy, but we've got, well, that's not even running. Why are you not running? Okay, I see why it's not running. Fair enough. So, yeah, because this is not getting filled. Well, it is, actually. Are they both getting filled? Yes, they are. Okay. So I'm not sure why that's not running yet. Interesting. What are you doing, buddy? Oh. Area is fully covered in algae. Yeah, I didn't even notice that the ground was green. Okay, fair enough. So the other one is going to be done in a moment as well. So I guess it's just not going to run. Fair enough. So I'm curious if we are going to have to move those things all over the place. Which is going to be interesting. Let's see if we've unlocked anything else, though. Surely. Yes, solar panel T3. But that's from pressure, not from soil. Biospray tier 2. And the pressure, we've only got one more left to do, so that's going to take a minute. Okay, fair enough. So getting oxygen. How are we going to do oxygen? There should be a way for us to do that right now. Let me see. And I've got a blueprint on me from somewhere. Oh, I just picked it up. Jeez. It's like so much going on all of a sudden. Solar panel T3. I'm not... How is our power production? Jeez. It's probably kind of terrible. Oh, wow. We're still in the positive. That's good. And very surprising, quite frankly. Okay, let's see here. We've unlocked a couple things. Mainly power production, I believe. Where's the water tank, water pump, water extender? I mean, we can make these radiation cells and go ahead and upgrade the water pumps. It uses a lot more electricity, but we actually have a little bit of a surplus. Not much. But that may not be a terrible idea. Oh, this is interesting. There's a water tank module for our vehicle. I mean, why would we need that? I really don't know why we would need that. I guess we're going to find out. There's a reason why it's on here. This auto storage. I really need to get this thing. I'm going to go ahead and concentrate on this, the T3, because I've been waiting on that anyway. Well, Terraform stage 4 is already achieved. Jeez. For soil. That is actually running pretty quickly, which is great. So it's just, unlocking the next bio tower. But yeah, I'm curious if we're going to have to keep moving these things, because once they do their thing, they stop. But let's see what this next one does. If it does like a larger area or, like, as in you don't need to keep moving them. But it wouldn't surprise me. And it makes sense that you'd have to just keep moving the things around. There's another game that I'm going to end up playing that I've played a little bit that is, terraforming based and everything else. It's actually pretty damn cool. The heavy mining laser. Okay, that we've just unlocked this. We need to put that on our little buggy as well. But let's see. We need to work on auto storage 2 or 3. Bio tower 3 or 2. Jeez. Okay. This isn't terrible. Actually, hold on a second. It does a 200 range. This does 100. Yeah, kind of expected. So I think that would be fine. Just replace the ones that we have. So I just need 2 bio cores to do that, to replace those. And while that is happening, the water tanks are, yeah, they're full. Cool. Nice. I guess that just kind of worked out. Which is not a surprise, if we're being honest. Oh, damn. Okay, I need some steel and... Well, I've got plenty of steel. Oh, wait, I do have plenty of steel. It's right here. It's just not in the thing. The, storage. Let me get all this crap out of my bags. I need 4 steel. And that, I think that was it. Oh, I need 8. They're gonna make 2 of them. Or, wait. Oh, I need a lot of steel. Okay, okay. Well, actually, no, we only need 2 of them because we're pulling 2 from the other one. So that should be enough. So never mind. Let's go ahead and put the steel back in. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we can. Here we go. Hello? Storage doesn't... What? What are you talking about? This thing's kind of weird. There's 2 steel right there. Storage doesn't have enough slots. Never mind. Jesus, I need to switch it over. There we go. It's kind of weird. It's like if you're already like inputting something, it should just stay on that thing. And you should be able to just continue to put stuff in there. It is kind of cool though, how everything's starting to turn green. So let's break this down. And I know as soon as we do this, we're going to have to go ahead and get more power done. Gonna deactivate that. Get this down. Yeah, we got everything we need. And break this one down so we can just do them both at the same time. Try to be more efficient. Put them back together and bada bing, bada bing. Oh, you know what? I bet that now that it does a 200 range, they're going to have to be farther apart. Which would make sense. And if that's the case, we can absolutely accommodate that. I think. Too close to another soil patch. Oh, okay. So we are going to have to run these things pretty far. Huh. Interesting. I mean, fair enough. Damn. I think it would be cheaper to just run the hoses, obviously. Because the hoses are pretty damn cheap. Okay. Well, let me move the printer to as far as I can get it, quite frankly. And we'll just run everything else. The hoses. Okay, so... Well, we can move it a good distance, damn. We can move the printer that far away. That's kind of crazy. Not complaining, you know? Not enough power. Oh, it's not plugged in. I guess that would be a reason. Do I have enough power to do this? I should. Come on, stop it. Work with me here, damn it. I'm just trying to... Really? Too close to another soil patch? Jeez. Okay, here we go. And that's outside of the range. Jesus Christ. That's hilarious. Okay. Fair enough. Let me go get some more energy. So now we know why we have the water thing on for the buggy and the builder and all this other stuff. But let me just go ahead and finagle this one. And we can go ahead and get it. Man, I'm running out of energy so fast. We can at least get it up and running. Well, hell, there's water right here as well. We just need to run power over here. I mean, that's something we can do. Why can't I print over here? I can go this far? Like, why? Area must be flat, obviously. But then what does it say now? Printer is out of range. Of what? Oh, okay, that's not flat, but it works. Not enough power. Come on, just hook yourself up, dude. There we go. Just place it over here. You got it, buddy. God, the camera is just kind of wonky. Yeah, we'll put it right here. That'll work. And it's going to overlap a lot, so I should probably move it much farther. Okay, excessive power draw. Let me go get some more energy. This isn't working out too well. We know exactly where this is heading. I need to do a whole bunch of stuff to get it to the point where we can actually be more efficient with this. But it's interesting though about moving the printer. So we're gonna have to definitely put the mobile printer on this thing so we can get these things running a lot farther. But let me hook this thing back up. I'm kind of thinking we should be able to run just one water hose. Wait, I don't have it on me. I need to get a composite material so we can get a water extender. And we should be able to actually make this work from exactly where we are. There's going to be quite a bit of overlap, but you know what? It is what it is. And I was actually thinking if that was the case, we could have just... We really should move that 100 more meters away, so it covers more ground. Okay, at least it's built. Yeah, I think that would just make more sense to move that like to the other side of that tower over there. And then we could just run water from forever, which I think that would be able to, I think that should be okay. Yeah, the water extender. Wait, is this the right? Yeah, that is the correct water extender. Okay, we're running it from way over there, which stretches from over here. So if we put it right here and possibly make two of them, I think that's way too far to run that. But let's see, how far can we run this? I haven't tried the water hose yet. And depending on what you're running, the, there's a certain distance that you can do. But yeah, this is probably way too far. I would expect it is, but that's an easy fix, quite frankly. Yep. Okay, that's as far as we can go. No problem. Okay, so we've now just put in, we've moved it all over. So I was realizing what the problem was with the printer. It will only move as far as its own radius. So yeah, once I figured that out, I was like, that's kind of obvious. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start getting the water hooked back up. I mean, I could move pumps, I can run electrical, I can run pipes, I can, set up power production and everything else in other places. It's just like, what's the easiest way to do it and the most efficient? 6 of 1, really. And I'm wondering, no, I can't dismantle this. That's interesting. It'd be easier to just move it somewhere else. Like, dismantle it and move it is what I mean. Oh, wait. I need to disconnect the power from it. Okay, we're now about to connect the T2 tower, finally. This has been a bit of a chore. But yes, it's working. Perfect. So that's going to reach 200 meters. And currently, we've only got 8% of the planet with biological growth from the 2 tier 1s. So this one should provide another 8% by itself. But yeah, that's actually how I'm going to run it on the other side as well, way over there. So, it's just kind of painful to do. But it is what it is. But that is why you would need a printer, a water container, all kinds of stuff. So now we know. But yeah, I have to jump this thing all over the place just to get it all the way back there. But that is okay. I'm going to go ahead and set up the next one and get everything daisy chained that direction as well. It's going to take a minute. Okay, so the planet's surface is now fertile. We've reached stage 5. I am still working on getting this thing over here, which is, of course, not the most efficient way to do it. But I'm just shuttling this printer over to the great beyond, and I'm going to put it on the other side of that. But as we go, I'm going to go ahead and put the extensions in there too for water so we can get it all hooked up. Oh, damn it. Well, no, I should have enough power on me to do this. Get a water extender. These things are fairly cheap. And that should be, yeah, we should be able to do it right here, actually. Let's find out. Disconnect the thing here. That should fit. Would be long enough. I think it's probably get closer. Okay, so this new tower's now put in. Well, in just a moment. I've ran the cable all the way over here. So this is now going to... What is the radius on this? Yeah, it's just touching the other green. So that was actually quite perfect. So that is great. So we should be able to get up to almost 40, what, 48% or something like that? Well, okay, we have now reached level 9 of terraforming. We've got one more level to go, and that's going to take just a few minutes, quite frankly, because this has actually been going pretty quickly. I've stretched it out, let me see. Southwest? West. Fairly far. I'm going to put it right there, like on that crest of that little plateau right there. But yeah, I've gone that direction, like 2 lengths of extensions. And then I'm going to like basically make all this stuff green, kind of like what I've got over there, as best I can. So at least whenever we're working around the base, we're not going to be looking at orange. Now, granted, that is actually green where the orange little mound is just in front of the satellite dish. That's just I don't know, whatever. Shading, orange shading. So yeah, we'll, continue with that real quick and we'll be done with this fairly quickly. This actually did not take very long at all. It probably took a good 35 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't know. I've just been zoning out doing this and I've only used the tier 2. I've unlocked the tier 3 now, but it's kind of like, what's the point? Algae drying from lack of water. Oh, wow. We're out of water. I think probably because we're also out of power. Yeah, let me sort this real quick and we'll wrap this up and wrap up the episode with at least finishing the next phase of terraforming. And before we actually wrap this up, let's see, what do we got left? We've got obviously just one stage of that. Then we're moving on to oxygen generation. Okay, cool. Let me fix this water problem. Well, that was easy. I forgot that I was messing around with this, and I ended up disconnecting this one storage. So we are actually okay with water. Yeah, it was actually pulling it all from the one storage tank and not, the full system. But yeah, that's cool. Awesome. So this should wrap up in just a minute, which is exciting. So as this is wrapping up, we should go ahead and check on, oops, I just disconnected something by mistake. Yeah, let's check to see what recipes we've unlocked. Blueprints, I should say. Okay, we've got, oh my God, quite a lot of them. This is kind of funny. I've like completely neglected this because I have been just shuttling this stuff. So yeah, if I would have put in at least water pump tier 3, I mean, this would have been done a while ago, but whatever. It's all good. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up in a minute anyway, regardless of what tier this is. And that is one thing that's nice about this game is you don't have to be at the max tier to wrap it up. You just need to be patient, quite frankly, because it's going to happen eventually. Yeah, so we ended up getting, what, 9 blueprints? Something like that? It's kind of crazy. Okay, the Blossom Station launch pad. I'm not sure what that's for. Probably, I'm assuming we're going to go back into space and probably get, like animals and such. So biomaterial or something like that to make animals. I really don't know. I have not seen any content or anyone else playing this game, so I don't know what the next steps are. But that would kind of make sense considering we went and got the seed for, well, what we're doing currently from that space station. So I'm assuming we're going to end up doing that again. So that'd be kind of cool. Okay. All the blueprints are in, and we are about 6,000 left. Well, I guess that's 60,000. But close enough, right? What's tens of thousands between friends when you're terraforming? But yeah, I forgot how chill this game was and how relaxing it is to play. It's quite enjoyable. Let's see, how is our water production? I mean, I don't know. We're probably going to need some water for, I don't know, the next thing we're going to be doing. I mean, how much is it to make a, let me see, the next, oh, we need a carbon extractor now. Okay. Well, we know where we're going to start the next episode then. Oh, a tungsten ingot. Okay. So we need to do quite a few upgrades before that ends up happening. So we need water pump tier 3. That's so funny. I'm still on tier 1 and we've already unlocked tier 3. Tungsten. So let me see. This does 3. This does 7. This does 50. Wow. 15's a huge difference. Plus 10 water generation. Oh, I'm sorry. That was 1, 3, 10. 5 times the energy production for 10 times the water. Well, I mean, hell, if we do just one of them, it's so much better. But I don't have any tungsten. I don't even know where the hell tungsten is. I don't think it's on my radar either. Let's see. Tungsten. I don't think we've... Yeah, I don't think we've ever found it. Well, that's interesting. Well, I'm going to sit here and wait on this tier 1 stuff to, you know, do its thing. And, you know, quite frankly, we're only 12% away. It only takes about 5 minutes per 10%. So, yeah, luckily you don't have to experience that because of the magic of editing. Okay, the pressure terraformation has just completed, and we're about to finish the this area too for soil. What I actually am about to do is put in a tier 3 real quick because we've got plenty of water to go ahead and do this, and it actually speeds this up significantly. So yeah, I guess if you pay attention to the math, it is actually fairly quick. I was not paying attention because I really don't care, because I'm just like chilling out, you know, zoning out, like doing all this stuff. But yeah, this current one, the tier 3 does 400 radius. So I was actually thinking we could just put it somewhere over here and it can make everything a little bit greener in this area. But I was curious, like, you know, whenever it's done, is the whole planet going to turn green? That would be kind of cool. So yeah, tier 3. Must be on flat land, of course. Is this flat enough? Nope. This one's obviously a lot bigger. Okay, that's too close to another soil patch. Okay, we'll throw it over here. I think probably in this little area right here, and that should wrap up this entire thing, I would suspect. I'll just throw it down. Yeah, right here. This'll do. Maybe. There we go. Perfect. So I don't think it's going to be close enough to connect to this cable, but that is okay because we can just run an extension real quick. Okay, soil terraformation is just about to be completed. Got another 2% to go, 1%. Ooh, here we go. This is actually kind of cool. It is very cool to play games like this and like see all the stuff that's finished. Okay, we are good to go on that. And we've got some more blueprints that we can unlock. Okay. Bingo. And we can go ahead and unlock the Rover 2. We will have that in the next episode for sure, because that's just fun. Let's see what that takes, though. It probably takes quite a lot. Probably that thing we don't have. That material. Oh, cobalt. I actually know where cobalt is. And power cells. I don't know what the hell a power cell is. Oh, it takes cobalt. No, never mind. Copper and... Oh, I know what a power cell is. Never mind. Do we not have cobalt? I thought we... You know what? We need to upgrade the laser before we can get the cobalt. I think the cobalt was the really hard stuff. So yeah, there's a couple things I need to do between episodes. Upgrade the drill and... Yeah, Yeah. And then we're going to start on the next phase of terraforming, which is going to be the oxygen generation, which that could be pretty cool. But yeah, I think in the next episode for sure, we'll wrap up this stage and possibly get into the final stage, but that's probably going to be 2 episodes. But yeah, either way, this game has gotten to be pretty cool. It's the final stages of progression and just seeing some really cool stuff happening. So yeah, as always, thanks so much for joining me today, and we'll see you in the next one.